recently joined the Mineski clan after a little bit of tryouts right there. And right now he's performing. I heard from their manager he's performing very very well and consistently, and actually won the very first LAN tournament in the Philippines, which was the Philippines Starcraft 2 League. I'm not sure about the name, but yeah, he has won that first series, first LAN tournament, which was very very good and actually set the standards up for more tournaments to come. And how about for aLtOxyGeN? A little bit of background, Mr. Meza.
Yeah, aLtOxyGeN is a Singaporean player, and he's been playing Terran all the way. So, Oxy's pretty good with the timing pushes, and he's quite a creative player, coming up with new strategies and stuff. aLtOxyGeN's won quite a bit of stuff as well, including local tournaments in Singapore. So he's definitely a champion in Singapore as well. Arguably a top Terran player in Singapore, and he belongs to the aLt clan. aLt clan's full of famous aLt people like Nirvana, Aaron, yep, and they've recruited some Australians recently. So now it's sort of like a multinational clan. But we'll see what aLtOxyGeN does. I believe a while ago, aLtOxyGeN says that the Marine's really, really strong. And yeah, so we'll see what...
Also, he's gonna try. Maybe he's gonna try to go for some Marine King Prime build right here, maybe, because he's really liking the Marines right now.
Well, I haven't seen aLtOxyGeN play much recently, unfortunately, but yeah, he seems like he's not going for any gas at all. He's already... Oh wait, this is... Yep, no gas going down. Just as yet.
No gas just of yet. Only one barracks though still, so that's not really looking really threatening thus far. I remember casting a game of aLtOxyGeN one time. He went up against Mineski EX. It was a very good game actually for aLtOxyGeN. Like, he just completely dominated the map. It was on Delta Quadrant. That was the last game, and he just completely owned that series very very well. So I think he's a very solid player, and indeed I think he's proven it by being always on top of some of the C tournaments. And yeah, he's very very consistent indeed. As he's gonna go for an early command center here after the one barracks.
Well, Moon saw that because he danced the probe around the back, and he managed to keep his probe alive long enough to see the command center going down. So now we're going to have to see what Moon is going to choose to do. Is he going to go for early gate pressure, or is he going to expand?
He might go for an expansion, or maybe not. This is a weird placement right here of those buildings of Waningmoon. Everything's packed tight right there on the top side of that harvester area. But then again, everyone has their own design, or everyone has their own style.
So, Oxy's definitely going to expand. He's just getting his gas up, so he's going to be sticking to infantry for quite a while. But Oxy has an SCV in Moon's base, and he sees 2 gateways. So, Moon might be going for a 3-gate expand. That should be pretty safe, I guess.
Yeah, he might go for a 3-gate expand. Yeah, that should be good. As right now, no force coming out of the base of aLtOxyGeN right now. He's just gonna be just completely focusing on landing down this expansion, and just trying to max out or trying to boost up his economy very shortly. As the orbital command is finally completed, gonna drop down a mule right there. I think he already dropped it, and finally lifting that up and gonna be transferring it to the lower natural base. As for Waningmoon here, he's just easily lollygagging all his units around and just gonna try to secure, and finally putting down that nexus right there. Gonna take down a while for them to finish that, but anyway, aLtOxyGeN is a little bit in the lead right now in terms of putting down that expansion and also landing. Wow, mules! Mules are gonna be so effective, or mules are actually really effective actually.
Yeah, so aLtOxyGeN has 2 orbital commands going, and he's got an expansion, so although they're even on harvester count, you can see the mules just giving him easily a 400-500 mineral advantage per minute. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Even though that is only ahead by 2 harvesters. Like, look at that big advantage right there in terms of mineral. It's like almost double the harvesters, or double the mineral count of Waningmoon, which is a very very solid thing to see. And a robotics base going down right here for Waningmoon. Maybe it's just gonna make an observer there just to try to see what's happening inside the base of aLtOxyGeN.
Yep, and Oxy's already gonna plonk down 2 starports, and we might be seeing Banshees. He's already done 1 tech lab, so we might see the starport swap over to the tech lab, and the factory has gone ahead and created another tech lab, trying to save time. Well, we see Marines unupgraded. There's no tech lab on any of the barracks on the Rexes. They're just pumping up pure Marines, and he's just laying down a whole bunch of bunkers But
And now he's just going to transition to some banshees, I would assume, because looking at the main base, there's double starports right with some tech labs. Oh, he's gonna go for a raven actually.
Yep.
Very surprising. But then again, it's
And
gonna be good
so
because of
Ravens.
because it's gonna be good with against those stalkers, I guess, with those point defense drones.
Yep. So Oxy's still going mass bunker. No tech lab on the Rexes still. Pretty interesting. But what is this? Neo steel frame. Increases cargo space of bunkers by 2. And command centers and planetary fortresses. So what on earth is going on?
Pretty unique upgrade right here. Well, that's actually a good thing, I guess. Like you can like you can put in one more Marauder inside of that bunker, and yeah, that's gonna be a stable defense, I guess. So maybe he's just gonna go for a heavy economy build right here for aLtOxyGeN. And
Yeah, he's going for another command center, and he's researching energy for ravens.
Surprising. He might drop this command center to the island expansion, I would assume, because there's a very solid. There's a lot of bunkers right here in front of his base, and I don't see any plan of moving out anytime soon to take down the rocks right there by the gold expansion. So yeah, this thing might go to the gold very shortly, or maybe he's just gonna go for the 4 orbital command build. You know that build like where you just continuously plop down a lot of mules and just keep your economy high.
Yep. So I think Oxygen dropped 2 sentry. Point? What's that called? Not point defense drones. Auto turrets behind Moon's main, and well, he's got a small force there, and they managed to take care of that pretty okay. But I think he sniped off 2 probes. So not that much damage. But he's definitely spotted a robotics bay, and the robotics bay is whirring away with the upgrades now for thermal lance. So no steel frame or not, the thermal lance is going to be able to shoot all these. So Oxy's going to be able to prepare for this.
Yeah, he needs to be prepared for that when the thermal lance is completed. But then again, it always takes ages for the thermal lance to be completed. It's like putting down the what do you call it, the dark shrine. But then again, dark shrine takes forever to make.
Yeah, man.
It takes ages. Then again, here we go, the expansion again right here for Oxygen. Wow. So he has 4 command centers right now.
Yep.
And look at that, the command center can carry 10 SCVs right there. Wow. Awesome. Didn't even know about
cool.
that.
I've never seen that in a match before, really. So Oxygen's got bunkers up with a whole bunch of marines in them, but the Colossi from Moon is already out, and the upgrade is 3/4 done. He's got phoenixes as well. I wonder what's up with that. He's got phoenixes.
Well, yeah,
and
maybe to take out those ravens. There's a lot of ravens actually here. 4 ravens on the field. Maybe he's just gonna drop down some more auto turrets, I guess. What is the auto turret gonna do? But then again, here we go. The phoenixes are gonna be able to spot that, and those ravens are gonna fall back. Very wise decision right there. But then again, a 5th command center is going down right there by Oxygen. So Oxygen's very confident right now that he has map control. He's forgetting to drop down some mules though. Some of those orbital commands has a lot of or one of those orbital command has a lot of energy right there. So maybe he's not using it as well as he should have. Then again, here we go. Finally, the command center of Oxygen has landed here by the island expansion, dropping down some mules right there. So that's where he wants to use those that energy, putting that down in that island expansion right there.
Yep, but Oxygen's still going mass ravens. His Seeker missile is almost done, but this is bad news because the Protoss force is knocking on the Terran front door. But unfortunately, I don't think Moon knows about his expansions. Does he?
I don't think so. Yes, he barely knows anything at all that's happening. And we see a lone marine right here. Gonna get picked up right there very quickly. Oh wow, surprisingly Waningmoon. Oh wow, so many auto turrets right there. I just noticed that, clearing out the harvester area of Waningmoon right there. And finally Colossus has reached the main base and gonna try to take that down as fast as they can. Those ravens need to run away. Wow, are they just gonna be sacrificed right there? That's not the smartest idea.
Yeah, but the phoenixes all get taken out by the auto turrets. He's left with 1 phoenix. And I think the ravens are going to make their way out of there.
That is very That's true. That's true. Only I think he lost one Raven, or I don't think he lost one Raven. Did he?
I think he lost one. I think he lost one from the focus firing. But the auto turrets did real damage to the Phoenixes, man. And he's left with one Phoenix.
Yeah, there's only one Felix on the field right now. But then again, Waningmoon didn't really lose that much harvesters right there. Looking at the harvesters tab, we have 57 over 53. Resource-wise, 124 over 107. So right now, Waningmoon is actually in the lead in terms of food. But then again, it's a supply block, so he can't really produce right now. But then again, he should just actually push in right now, because I don't think he knows what's happening inside the base of Oxy, and right now it's pretty much empty inside the base of Oxy. But let's see if those Ravens has enough energy to cast down those missiles, seeker missiles, which is gonna do a lot of damage actually in the army composition of Waningmoon. Especially the army of Waningmoon especially the army of the Protoss likes to ball up and just take a lot of damage from that seeker missile. And here we go, slowly moving in right now.
Yep. He's got 4 or 5 seeker missiles, so...
Ooh, hitting one of those Phoenixes already in the orange right there with one seeker missile. And here we go, are we gonna see more seeker missile? Oh, it's gonna land onto those targets. Wow, so much damage right there being done to the stalker composition right there. He's not really focusing on those Colossus one bit at all. He's just gonna leave them right there. 4 Colossus are still alive, but then again, he already killed off all those stalker composition. I think that's the most important thing to kill off, because those are the only things that can shoot up air. And right now, Ravens are the only army composition right here for Oxygen. He might be able to pull it off though. He might be able to win this if he can successfully defend this. We'll see. And here we go. He's just gonna ball all of those Ravens up. And here we go. The second push right here of Waningmoon gonna be coming in, destroying all the bunkers right now. Noble bunkers, defending the base of Waningmoon of Oxygen. And here we go. Oh, so much damage again going down, and all those Ravens are down. Good job right here by Waningmoon.
I don't think we really saw that, but I think a Hunter Seeker missile went right off in the face of the Phoenixes, right in the center of the Ravens. So the Ravens did some friendly fire to themselves.
Oh, wow. I guess Waningmoon did see that and then just ran all his Phoenixes right to the Raven. Or can you actually do that? Like hit your own? Can you do friendly fire? I guess with those seeker missiles.
Yeah. The seeker missiles did some friendly fire. So I think this game is about done.
Yeah.
Oxygen trying to be funny there, but that totally backfired on him.
I guess he was just trying something new, being creative and trying to show what he's got right here. As his unit prediction structures are about to get taken down right here. But 2 Ravens have just popped out. I don't think they can do anything right now though. He's just holding strong right now. He does have 3 mining bases right here. But without any mining or any unit producing structures, he can't really do anything at all. He does have 2 starboards just finished right there at the island expansion. This is still gonna be a big loss right here, losing your main base.
Yep, and he's already putting down more starports at expansion, but he's not that great on gas. Actually, all his expansions, what they're doing is just mining gas full time. So he's gonna be flying back into Moon's main with a residual number of 5 Ravens, I guess, with not much energy left. So
yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do here. Only able to drop down 1 auto turret, and they might die, or all of those might die actually from this one Phoenix right here. But then again, here we go. The rest of the Raven army has popped down already, dropping down some auto turrets as well. Those auto turrets are actually very good against Phoenix as well.
Yeah, they've got pretty good DPS. So
they actually shoot very, very quickly too. The DPS, you mean, like, and for damage, what did he do? 8 damage per shot. Very, very good. So Waningmoon is, I think, is pretty much in the lead right now. Resource tab, we have 35 over 142 in favor of Waningmoon. Harvester wise, 19 over 57. So that's the story right there. This is pretty much GG right here for Waningmoon. Congratulations for winning game number 1. Then again, is just gonna try to hold his own right now. Maybe he's gonna make some banshees and try to make something of himself. And still right now though, like, I don't think that Waningmoon have seen all the bases of Oxygen yet.
He definitely doesn't know about the expansion, does he?
He doesn't know.
No, he doesn't know about the expansion, but he's already found 2 of Oxygen's expansion out in the east. So I think this game is about done. So you're right, man.
Yes, that is very true. But that was a very, very, very unique opening right there by Oxygen. Like, there's some potential in there, but I don't know, it can be refined a little bit more with more practice and more time to use it to other opponents. You can do a lot more with that, I am pretty sure.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to settle the Colossus problem. He just doesn't have anything in his arsenal to deal with Colossus
Yeah.
because that's just the way it is, man. You have you have nothing to counter the Colossus.
That's just the way it is. Like, let's go back to
Yeah.
episode 1 of Imbalance. Colossus are
Well, Marines don't really do that well against the Colossus, especially with upgraded range. You're gonna have to have Marauders, but he was basically maxing out his gas on Ravens. He easily had a dozen Ravens, I think, at the peak. So Oxygen's just dragging the game on just a while more. Not too sure what else is in it for him for this game. Technically should be calling GG, but
Yeah.
Oxygen.
I don't know, maybe he's
yeah.
just looking for some loopholes, I guess. I don't know. Well, right now, it's still this base is unseen, this island expansion. So he's just dropping down more Ravens, actually. Are we gonna see a big counter push right here? Is it still possible? I don't think so. I would
I
say
don't
no.
think so, yeah.
I would say no, but you know, you never know. It's like Oxygen is still not giving up.
Yep. Oxy's trying to find a place for his command center to land, so still trying to buy time for that. He's dropping more auto turrets along the north expansion for Moon, but I really don't see anything happening there. Moon is going for mass ravens, what you call that, phoenixes, but he's put a carrier out, so
It did.
yep.
Yeah, I guess he's making carries now to take down the expansion right here. Because he doesn't really have any units actually to take down this expansion. So I guess Oxygen's just gonna hold his best. Oh,
Yep.
try his best to defend that, and just gonna annoy, I guess, Waningmoon.
Oh, Moon spotted Oxygen's expansion, and he saw that it's pretty well sieged up with a whole bunch of
Missile turrets, yeah.
Yeah, so carries a pretty logical explanation for the next step. So Oxygen's just trying to buy time, but once you see the carriers come out, I think he's done. You can already see the carrier animation warping in. So Oxy's doing his best to try to shoot down this target here, but
That's not gonna happen.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Also, Blink is being researched. I wonder if you can blink through that island. I don't think so, right? You can't really blink through that island. Well, you can actually. Blinking to the high ground and then blink to the low ground on the other side. It's like a very small gap right there. But anyway, this game is pretty much GG already.
Yep. So Oxy
Oxygen.
still.
Well,
still-
look at this army of Oxygen right here. Ravens with a lot of HP or energy right here. With one good missile, secret missile, you know, one good volley of secret missile, and if all of the army composition, Waningmoon is all compiled together, especially with those Colossus and those carriers, you know, there might be a chance. There might be a chance, which most likely is not gonna happen. And here we go. Some of those auto turrets again landing in the main or in the harvester area of Waningmoon.
But well, carriers are just too much. So
The carriers are getting really too much right now.
yep. So I think all he has to do is attack move the southeast base, and I think that would be it. So Oxygen, yep. He's still got a whole bunch of
Ravens.
ravens though. So
It
yeah,
is-
but
11 Ravens actually.
Moon just has so much stuff going on. Moon has well, he's got two expansions going at it. One is his main is mined out, I think. But the carriers are going to mop up everything here. I really don't see the auto turrets being able to stand much more.
Oh, is he gonna be able to take down one carrier though? He is gonna be able to take down one carrier. Wow. And Vikings are coming in the field as well too.
Yeah, wow. So 3 carriers are down. Oh no. Moon's just
This is gonna delay the game even more actually. So you can't do anything to that island base right there by Oxygen.
yeah. Oh, the Stalkers are gonna get in a whole bunch of really good hits on the Raven Force. The Raven Force is now down to 3 Ravens. I think this would be bad. He needs a point defense drone somewhere. I don't see it on the battlefield.
Yeah, no point defense run at all. Just plopping down all those auto turrets. Wow, I was surprised that he could easily take down those carriers with those auto turrets.
Yeah, man. One carrier went down entirely to auto turret fire,
Yeah.
probably like 6 or 7 auto turrets. And Oxygen's been pretty diligent about changing his tech to Vikings, but unfortunately this Hunter Seeker missile seems to be a double-edged sword. You saw the Hunter Seeker missiles hitting a couple of Stalkers there, but I think it might have damaged his own Ravens as well because they were in such close proximity. I think the Stalkers blinked right under the Ravens, so the Raven force is now down to 3. And Oxy's in trouble, man. Oh, he's got 2 more here at the northwest corner. So it's probably going to try to drop again, but Moon's ready.
Yeah,
He's got a bunch of Stalkers there, and Colossi even.
Indeed, he is ready. Then again, there's not much happening right now for Waningmoon. He's just messing out the Void Rays now, Void Rays and Phoenixes, so he's completely deviating away from that carrier build. So after these 3 carriers right here that we see right now, there's gonna be a lot of what do you call that? Phoenixes and Void Rays coming out very shortly to counter off, I guess, most probably those Phoenixes, and I mean those Vikings and those Ravens.
Yep, and
A drop going down right here. I mean the auto turret drop. 2, not really gonna do damage. Come on, Raven.
all the turrets have a whole bunch of health, man. You know how long it takes to kill an auto turret? You saw like 2 Stalkers and a couple of probes, and even the additional reinforcements coming in from the left side of the base trying to take down the auto turrets. Just 2 of them. That took quite a while.
Yeah, that took quite a while indeed. And Oxygen are gonna try to threaten a bit to push out. Wow, very weird. And Waningmoon saying he can't find his units. Whatever that means. Maybe it's all spread out. And there we go. This is actually a very scary composition right here for Oxygen with 3 Banshees and 3 Ravens and some Vikings. Maybe those Ravens can drop down some point defense drones now, and just that's gonna easily protect all the army composition of Oxygen right there. And finally, engagement right here. Phoenix is gonna try to focus down on those Vikings. Vikings going down so fast. No more Phoenixes actually. Oh, there you go. There you just compiled together, and finally there you go. GG. He just said, okay, I give up.